Well, after this last year we've all suffered through, sometimes you just have to laugh, even if you might feel like crying. A lesson tonight in surviving this pandemic with the helping of humor. The teacher of this lesson is someone you should know.
I grew up in the 70s, and when my parents entertained, they banished us to the basement. Tonight, your friend is a sump pump. So
Todd Youngman feels right at home on stage, all alone, but he's not usually this alone. The pandemic took the audience away, and that's no joke when you live to make people laugh.
Oh, you're not married? That's your uncle? Good night, everybody.
Growing up as the youngest of three boys, getting a laugh was a survival skill, and his best teachers were the comedians on television.
And I always joke that I feel like I learned more about life from all the George Carlin specials than I did in all my years in the Brighton Central School District.
With that dream of a comedy career pushed to the back of his mind, Youngman worked as a graphic designer with Chase Pitkin, then for 13 fun years with the late Jane Glazer's catalog company. When it closed, it was not a laughing matter.
I had lost 2 jobs, not just because companies went under. We had filed bankruptcy. My dad had passed away. So there's a lot of life things that were compounding on me, and you start to feel a little bit like a failure.
It was his therapist who dared Youngman to give stand-up comedy a try.
Hey, it's good to be here. Wow, look at this crowd.
He was 40.
And they had a showcase. I went and did the showcase. I got laughs, and that's all I needed. That's all you need as a comic. Once you get those laughs, it's like a rush. It became my drug.
Fast forward to 2020. Youngman's marketing the club Comedy at the Carlson, and his career as a stand-up is gaining speed. Booked for 4 nights in Atlantic City when a virus silenced the laughter. The lesson Todd Youngman learned then might work for a lot of us.
In this COVID situation, I say laughter is the best medicine. I know it's a cliche to say, but I think it's important. But a lot of people want to cry during this time, and that's good too. Laughter and crying are both healthy responses to what we're all going through right now.
If you want to laugh, check out Todd Youngman's Facebook page. Throughout the pandemic, he's been getting laughs with doctored photos that might lead you to believe Youngman played Alice on the Brady Bunch, was the real Mr. Rogers, and a member of the Bee Gees.
It was a good Photoshop job. It just made me look a little Amish with his beard. It didn't really work.
What did work was following that dream that never died. Todd Youngman, someone you should know, someone you should see on stage, hopefully very soon.
It worked, and it's one of the best moves I've ever made. Well, some people marry their uncles.
He took that leap to follow a dream. He says his late father was a huge influence, always encouraging his dream. Todd still keeps a note close. It was written by his dad shortly after learning that he would be going into hospice care. His dad wrote, "You made us laugh, and that is a gift we will treasure forever."